Hi, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do full moon intuitive reading. It is the full moon, guys. I hope that y'all have already set some intentions, at least have a good idea of what you want to be releasing. This is a great night to be doing it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, you know I appreciate you. So yes, I'm going to start doing pop-up readings every Monday. I'm going to try between 8 and 9, but it looks like it's going to be closer to 9 o'clock most of the time. So we'll see. But I do plan on doing them every night. So we're going to see how it goes, and I'm sure that the more I do it, the more people will get in, and it's perfectly fine. As long as people get the messages they need, that's all that matters to me. So the way that this works is as people start coming in, if you would like an answer to your question, this is the same thing as what I offer for my mini readings, okay? It is $15. You can do that through Super Chat or through my PayPal link down below. And you ask your question. As people start to come in and, once I get your payment, your name will go on a list. The way that it works is we will go down the list. You ask your question when I get to you, okay? So we'll see how it goes. And I'm sure, listen, Spirit's super high tonight, so hopefully we get some people in. But usually as I am waiting for some people, because last time there's people were having issues with the notifications. Some people didn't even receive one. So I know that sometimes the notifications can be a little late, so I'm not going to fret about that, okay? Whoever shows up tonight is going to be here for a reason, and I believe that. But usually I do pull some, cards anyway, just to kind of get an idea of what the energy is going to be like for the full moon or for the night in general. I like to wing it. So I'm feeling really pulled towards, this is the Angels Abundance, or Angels of Abundance cards. Hi, Cole. How are you? Thank you for being here. I've never seen you in here before, so welcome. Welcome. I am Jessica, if you've never been here before. Unless you're one of those people who don't comment a lot. I don't know. Sometimes people pop in and be like, oh, I've been watching your channel for months. And it's like, I want to know y'all. So let me know who you are and where you're from. Okay. So, yeah, and I know there's going to be a lot of our other people, a lot of my tribe are going to be doing things tonight. So, listen, if you go over there, that's perfectly fine. Anyone who needs a reading is going to be in this chat room tonight. So, either way, you get the messages you need to receive tonight, and that's all that matters to me. So, I just like being in service, however that may be. And if I don't get a lot of people in here, then I'll cut it short and only do an hour. Sometimes if it gets really hopping, I'll do 2. So we just do it as I feel I can. It's been a long day though. So, oh, good. Well, welcome. Hopefully you'll connect to my energy and the messages that we are about to receive. I'm laid back. It is what it is. I've never really had one of those, I've never been one of those people that really had like a set plan for my channel, and for a Taurus, that's kind of weird, but I never I never had any idea that I would be doing this, to be honest. I was very shy about getting on camera and putting my face on the internet, but it turns out I'm a natural at it, and a lot of people like my story and the messages that I give. So, It is what it is. And I love it. I love what I do. And I'm glad that I'm getting to do it more. I'm actually about to be moving to the mountains. So I will have even more time to fully dedicate myself to the channel. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's been a journey. It has been a journey, let me tell you. So yeah, I started in August of 2017 is when I recorded my very first video. When I told the whole world what I do. And you know, there's some people in my life that I've known for a long time that still don't know what I do. I had a hard time even telling some of my family members, especially the Catholic ones. And I was like, yeah, I talk to our past loved ones all the time. You don't have those dreams too? Like, yeah. So when I had to tell the Catholics that I was a medium, that was something. But they actually took it pretty well because they know I'm a good person and I'm an honest person. So like me just making that up would be ridiculous. So yeah, that message was actually very well received. But so anyway, the message that we're receiving tonight is this all has to do with your inner calling. Okay. There is a road that is calling us home. I feel like we're being very drawn to become closer and more connected to source energy, to the Christ consciousness. And allowing ourselves to go on a journey that, you know, takes a lot of healing involved with our inner child and the things that we've experienced growing up. And there's a lot of things to let go of. And this has to do a lot with our inner calling because a lot of us light workers are stepping into purpose. So when it comes to the awakening process or initiations, right? There are certain phases that we go through where we really have to shed parts of our falsehood, our ego, our untruth, the things that are not necessarily serving our highest good. And it's in order to bring out that beauty, that light within, and to accept the blessings of the universe. But this all has to come back to our root, which is the inner child, the very beginning, looking at it, honoring it, and understanding what it taught us. The difference between love and hate, judgment, criticism, acceptance, courage. You know what I'm saying? Where there's good, there is bad. And we have to be able to choose wisely to let go of the things that aren't really helping us get where we need so we can step fully into our purpose, where we're being led. So a lot of that, and, you know, especially with the full moon, the whole letting go thing, that's what this is about. So, but yeah, there's a lot of blessings coming when we release tonight, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to just share this on Facebook because I see a few people are popping in and out, but no one's actually sticking around. So let's see. And make sure if y'all want a reading, like, share. If you're new, subscribe. Might be a slow night. It might not be. Who knows? Only time will tell, right? So, okay. What's the next message? So I'm just going to keep pulling messages until people come in because that's what I do. I pull messages. What do we need to know as a collective when it comes to our divine purpose and the releasing on this full moon? when we release these things, what do we have to expect, please? Any messages, wise words of wisdom? We actually got this one today, I believe, in the weekly energy that I did this morning. Let's see. And 10, 10 is the sign of a cycle coming to completion, starting something brand new. And some of these names, y'all, are really difficult. So I don't even try to pronounce them because I don't like butchering names. So here she is. You are Katiki, guardian of the divine feminine. Your relationship with Mother Earth is sacred, empowering, and healing. You are destined to become more spiritually intimate with her, sharing in her creative potency and wisdom. Lean into her and trust her support, even as you serve her by courageously voicing truth. She is your great ally, friend, and healer. And as you dedicate yourself to her, she dedicates herself to you. Make peace and let go of past issues around being abandoned or not understood, or of the feeling unsupported, as those experiences need no longer color your worldview. Trust that you belong here and that your connection to the Earth Goddess will support you in all ways. You are sensitive, and rightly so. Never judge your sensitivity or feel that you are overreacting, but also allow nature to calm and soothe you so that you can be focused on accomplishing your soul mission. If you feel that you are on your own, when you would like some help, allow the Divine Mother to be your friend and guide, whilst trusting that at the right moment, more allies will arrive. The Mother Earth has her own sense of timing, and you are not forgotten. You are just growing according to her wisdom and grace. Have faith in yourself and in her. So, hey, Michelle, welcome. But yeah, that really does go with the message that we just received from the Angels of Abundance. Or is that the Oracle of the Angels? It is. It's the Oracle of the Angels, guys. But it was talking about, accepting our inner calling and going down the path that the divine is leading us to. Releasing on this full moon all those things that no longer serve us, and especially when it comes to our childhood, any sense like abandonment issues, feeling like you're alone, any things like that need to be addressed tonight so that you can step into your true purpose. Okay, so the messages are definitely lining up. Let's see what else we have. What hope and inspiration can you give my dear viewers for all this release that we are going through tonight? I did mine last night. It was at 2 a.m. or something, and I just had like this crazy, just do it now. So I did. I did it with Mama Jo. So what inspiration can you please give the dear collective about this release tonight? I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Amen to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not have to apologize for what you feel you deserve in life. Okay? Who gives a fuck? I mean, I used to be one of those people, like, I would just break for anybody because I didn't trust in myself. I didn't believe in myself. I had a lot of issues back then. And you shouldn't feel bad for desiring something, desiring love, joy, happiness, and, all the finer things in life. You should not be apologetic about that, right? You want what you want, and you deserve that, right? And wherever you put your energy, you know it's going to grow. So make sure you're choosing wisely, my friends. She is and she isn't, Michelle. Like, I swear she cannot get rid of this crud. Either today or tomorrow is her last day of steroids and antibiotics. And she's already been sick for 2 full weeks. So I think by Thursday or Friday, it will be 3. And she is, some days she starts to feel a little bit better, but then she just crashes and it starts all over. It's sad. It's that damn autoimmune disease, though. It just keeps her from, I don't want to say it. Because I feel like the more work she does, which, y'all, she's been doing a lot of work. Once things like get off the ground, I'll tell y'all, but I don't want to jinx it yet. But she's been doing a lot of work, and I feel like this is going to help her release a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, she's doing good on that front. She's just not doing too well health-wise. Like, and that's the thing, like, she has to be so careful because she has so many autoimmune diseases that, like, if someone comes around her with a sniffle, she literally is sick for this long. If someone comes around her and has the flu, like, it could kill her. It really could. So yeah, she is. It's starting, you know how it is when you're sick for too long, you start getting really emotional. That's where she's at. She's never been good at feeling helpless. And even if she is feeling decent enough to be awake, she's not feeling good enough to actually really do much. So yeah, she will. So, any other messages that we should know tonight from the universe has your back? What can we expect from this full moon energy, please? Yeah, it seems to be kind of slow tonight, Michelle. Might be just you and me hanging out for a bit, if you're cool with that. Which, as long as the messages get out, it doesn't really matter, but I do want to start doing these every Monday. And I know it's kind of hard because I know a few other of our tribe members are doing stuff around this time too. So I probably should get on closer to 8. But, it is what it is. All right. Well, they're like, I don't even know why you shuffling those. Grab them love cards. All right. So what's on the love front for the collective with this full moon? What are we going to learn about love, y'all? What are we going to learn about love? So if you are new, I see one other person's in here. I am Jessica. And this is Michelle. Don't be afraid to say hi. But yeah, this is... So, I don't know. I'm just pulling cards right now. Hi, lady. How are you? Lady Bear. I like that name. That's cute. But yeah, so I'm doing intuitive tarot, whatever, pop-up readings for the full moon. So if you would like a personal reading, this is the same as I do for my mini readings in general. So if you do have a question, it's a $15 donation. You ask your question and I will answer it to the best of my capabilities. So you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Really excited. I'm trying to do these every Monday. So, it's just about consistency and making sure that I make that time for my channel, right? So as far as love messages, I really feel A lot of you are probably going through some serious third eye changes, mind's eye, whatever you want to call it. But this is a really big time for transformation and listening to what your heart is telling you, especially with the release of this full moon. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So this, again, being unapologetic about what you desire, right? And trust that what you focus on will grow. So when you are doing what feels right, more things that make you feel right are going to come in. That's just part of law of attraction. So if you feel like you need to walk away from something and focus on yourself and really do whatever brings you joy, then do it. This is what this energy is here for. Power. Some of you could be going through a deep soulmate twin flame energy where the there's a transformation. It's like shedding of the old so you can grow into a new phase type thing. A lot of the twins are going through this right now, and it's just a part of the process. But you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So even if it is a soulmate or twin flame, do not, put yourself in a situation where it is toxic or abusive, okay? You don't have to exert all your energy and put your focus on someone else that you're not allowing them room to grieve, to cope, to, come to that own clarity for themselves. Sometimes we have to take a step back and really allow them to shed their own skin, right? And us go through our transformation as well. But you do have the power to walk away from any situation that is either sucking you dry, that is not supportive. If someone is not giving you like equal energy exchange, that is up to you. If you want more out of a relationship, then you can have that. It is about having equal communication, but you cannot force someone else to step up to the plate, is what I'm saying. So you have to be able to use your heart and listen to it. What is bringing you dissatisfaction in your life? Okay. What is bringing you joy? Feel the difference. Go towards what makes you feel joy. Okay. So friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And this is what it's talking about. It doesn't have to look a certain way. Okay. A lot of people get caught up on, how a relationship or whatever it is, and you got to be together a certain time and you got to put a ring on it. And enjoy the experience, y'all. Really get to know the person that you are connecting with. Nurture those bonds of friendship. If it does not suit you, you have the choice to walk away. If it brings you joy, yeah, and yes, the whole twin flame thing is challenging. We all know that, okay? But that doesn't mean that we have to stay in constant chase mode. We surrender. We go about our lives. We allow things to unfold naturally. And as we raise our vibrations, so do they. And that's just the natural balance of the twins. Because if you fight with them, you are fighting with yourself. And you know what fighting with yourself is like? Fighting a brick wall. Okay? So compassion, understanding, surrender, let go. That's what they're talking about. Do the inner work. If you feel abandoned by your twin or your soulmate, there are abandonment issues because, listen, I'm not saying that abandonment isn't real, because there's a lot of abandonment issues on this planet, and there's a lot of people who can't step up to the plate because they don't fully love themselves. And that's what we have to understand. So it's not that they're doing it to you. It's not a personal thing, right? It's because they don't know how to fully accept your love, and they don't know how to give you what you need. So this is where we take a step back and we say, you know what? Okay, I understand. You need to figure some things out. Please figure them out. I want you to be happy. I'm going to be happy. I choose happiness. So no matter what that dynamic looks like, we always have to come from a place of compassion, but we also have to understand some things just don't fit in our life at this time. Okay? And if you do have connection with your twin, oh, good job, guys. Good job. High five from the internet side, okay? But what I'm saying is really get to, again, twins, mirroring, right? Get to know yourself. Therefore, you get to know them, okay? It's a cycle. They are you, you are them. That connection does not go anywhere, whether you are together or not. Whether you're communicating or not, it does not go away, okay? But we can come to a place of acceptance and choose to find joy in our current situation, no matter what that looks like, okay? So I hope those messages resonate with you, because everyone's always interested about love. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I mean, even if you don't need a reading, but you want to ask me a question, I mean, if it's a like super personal question that you could get a reading, then of course help me out. I'm trying to make this my thing, right? But you know, if you have any questions for me or about certain things within the twin flame journey or within the awakening journey, I would be glad to answer those for you while we're here. This is what I'm here for. If I can't answer it, I will give you my educated opinion. Okay, it is my beliefs, but maybe it can help you. Hi, Miriam. How are you? But I am here. I want people to be aware. I want them to have the tools that they need in order to get through the tough times, because we can't always be 100%. We can't always be positive. We always have the choice to realign, though, and that's what I want people to know. No, it's not always easy, but that's also an illusion, because the more we work at it, the easier it is to turn it around. It's about consistency, right? Making it a habit, making it a lifestyle. So, yeah, I get that. I get that. So, but yeah, if y'all, like, seriously, if there's anything that you want to know about twin flames or about the awakening journey in general, or for me, you can ask. I am not shy when it comes to the information that I know, because I feel like people need to know it. And what else? I can gab. So, but yeah, I'm going to pull some cards, and if no one does want a personal reading, then I'll probably hop off in about 20 minutes or so. So it seems like some of you, especially with the messages that we've already been receiving tonight about, stepping into your power and, that inner calling, okay? Yeah, so, okay. And it depends on where you're at in the process. That is a good question. I haven't seen you in here before, so welcome. But so there's a couple books that I have actually read, and depending on your abilities, that's really kind of where I start. I got a book that it's basically like a psychics for dummies, but it helps you break down, and that's not what it's called, but I don't even know where that book is. And I can't remember the title of it off the top of my head, but there are books, okay? And I know it's on Amazon. You can look it up, but it's about psychic abilities, okay? When you can figure out what psychic abilities you actually have, and when you really start to dig into it, then you realize how much more abilities you actually have than you gave yourself credit for. When I read the book, I was like, holy crap. Okay, so I checked off most of the list. Oh, okay, there you go. All right. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that then. I'll definitely look that up before our session. So, but yeah, there's some books that I'll definitely suggest to you. Um, and I can do that too. Maybe I can make a little video on some of the books that have had like the biggest impact on helping me through my awakening process. Definitely by Gabrielle Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back is a great book for positivity and like learning to switch it around. That's one right off the top of my head. uh, a lot of Sylvia Browne books because I am a medium, so I like the way that she actually channels her books. Um, there's some about soul's perfection. Uh, I think that one was actually by no Dorian Virtue wrote The Lightworker's Way. I think it's Soul's Perfection by Sylvia Browne was another one that I really, really enjoyed. Um, but yeah, it's kind of more of a process. Like once you start actually reading books, and honestly, I went to a used bookstore and went into like the metaphysical section and just went down the line, and whatever I was drawn to, I came home with all the books, y'all. And I've just been reading them over time. And then even with as much work as I do online, I get sent, you know, articles, newsletters, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just led to whatever I need at that moment. And over time, that's just how it happens. So, yeah. But you can always type in, there's plenty of YouTube videos on the awakening process as well, where you're at. And it all depends because we're all on different levels. So you just, whatever you read, this is the biggest piece of information that I can give you though. Whatever you read, hear, watch, it doesn't matter. If it does not feel as if it's your truth, don't waste your time. Okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong information, but we all have different abilities. We're all here for a different reason, and we all have different karmic contracts. So it might be their truth, but it might not be with what you resonate with most. And that's always the important part. Okay. Always go with your gut instinct and follow what feels right to you. There are plenty of things that I've read or, watched. I'm like, I can understand that, but I don't agree with it. And that it's like I didn't feel it. And then there's some things I read or watch. I'm like, yes, that's it. This makes complete sense and tells me everything I needed to know. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I completely understand. And a lot of it's just about having faith, really listening to your heart and trusting. Trusting's the biggest part. And accepting the change, that's another big one. But yeah, usually it's very, very rocky in the beginning, but it does even out. It evens out, I promise. So, Miriam, do you think I've met my twin flame? I'm unsure. Okay, so I can tell you right now, no one can tell you if you have actually met your twin flame. You can get all the confirmation you need, but there's one thing that I have noticed with some of the divine feminines, though, like especially for love, panic, but still very guarded at the same time because we've been burned one too many times. Um, I have seen quite a few divine feminines meet their divine masculine. And when the divine masculine starts to run, and like, listen, the best way that I can explain it is when you meet them, it is bam. You like, who is that? Where'd they come from? Instant connection. It it's experiencing undeniable signs and synchronicities around it. You get this feeling like some people visions of them, they'll dream of them, those kind of things. There are a lot of signs and synchronicities that go into the twin flame. You can experience some of these with a soulmate, right? Divine feminine, usually on a, you get along past however long, whatever it does to serve, however long it needs to serve its purpose. Some last forever. There's plenty of twins that are meant to reunite in this life. It all depends on your contracts. But leaning into the divine feminine when there's no other way to explain it. And when, the whole, usually, because I'll tell you, like, I had heard of the twin flame thing before I met mine, and it was like, it didn't resonate at all. And I even watched it after I met him, and I still didn't click. It took me realizing and accepting it, because listen, I'm one of those people. I've been burned quite a few times when I was not getting any reciprocation and I was doing all the work. I was just like, whatever. I'm gonna leave this be. Could not stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop dreaming about it. It was just like spirit was pushing me so hard, and it's like, why do you want me to reach out though? Like, y'all are making me look like a stalker here. You know what I'm saying? And it's very much so. Like, these are the things that go with it. Oh, hi Chanel. Thank you. Yeah, Colby's awesome. I love that boy. He's amazing. He's such a great support, and I super appreciate him, for real. But yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks, Michelle. So just go ahead and give me your question then, babe. But yeah, no one can actually tell you if you have met your twin flame. That is something you have to come to on your own terms. I even asked, and I kept getting the whole soulmate thing too. And then when I came to the conclusion myself, then I started getting the confirmation for the twin, because I accepted it. But a lot of divine feminines are just like tired of it and going back to their same old patterns, and like, well, you know what? Fuck him then. He's just another. No, he is suffering. Okay? Because listen, they feel it. They ain't willing to let go either. As much as they try to push you away, they're still going to try to keep you somewhat within their energy field or within their, environment, no matter how much or little that is. But they're never willing to fully let go. And even if they are able to walk away because of maybe some circumstances, you never know. Some are in marriages. It's crazy how it happens, but it's really important that we learn to not only accept the situation, continue to do what is right for us, but from a loving and compassionate way, because that is what we should be showing ourselves, right? And you should be showing that to anyone in your life. If we sit there and point fingers, you're just pointing the finger right back at you. So when you have those mirrorings, you need to be able to look at yourself and be like, okay, what is really causing me to feel this way? And a lot of the things that are coming up for tonight's full moon energy is abandonment issues. So if you feel abandoned, then you got to get to the root of the issue, release that energy, and trust me, you'll feel a difference, because no matter where they are, that connection's still there. It's not going anywhere, but you can stand on your own feet whether they're beside you or not, and you can continue to move into purpose. That's the point. So it's not a pretty truth, but it is the truth. So another message that they want to receive, I was about to say I'm waiting on Michelle. They really want you, if anybody is struggling with financial issues, they want you to start using the words of abundance instead of talking about your environment or your circumstance in a lacking term. Okay. So again, face your fears, release it. This is what the energy is here for. It is all about letting go and getting to a lot of that inner child work is coming up tonight. Okay. So Michelle, I usually just ask what spirit wants me to know, but I have someone from my past that has returned and is wanting to pursue a relationship. I know in my heart it's not right. I guess I'm just curious. If spirit has any guidance with that and my twin, I felt pulled to initiate communication with my twin, but I feel like I have a block. So I will tell you, Michelle, one of the confirmations that I got today is just have fun. The separation between the twins is not forever, but it doesn't necessarily mean, and again, even if this other person, intuitively, this is what I'm getting right off the bat. I don't even have to pull cards for this. Okay. I feel like if someone is returning and your gut is telling you no to a relationship, one of the messages we receive, nurture the bonds of friendship. Have fun, right? You can enjoy each other's company without putting labels on it, without getting too serious and getting all in your feels and, like, oh, we're going to go get married next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think like that. Enjoy the experience. If you feel good around this person, then allow yourself to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, because we don't need to be sitting here sulking around, be like our twins off doing their life, and and for the most part we are too, but when it comes to the love front, we deserve to have someone giving us attention, right? And not just on that basis, but we deserve to have someone put effort into us if they want us, right? So we shouldn't waste our time and like waiting around for our divine masculine to get off their ass. Okay. We need to continue on our life. We need to have fun in the process. We need to enjoy the experience. It doesn't mean that, you have fun, doing whatever. Go out on a date, go to dinner, whatever it is, go bowling, dancing, whatever it is. Whatever brings you happiness, brings you joy. Let someone woo you, right? There's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of us already feel committed to the divine masculine, and yet we're not in a committed relationship in the physical sense. So we feel bad for letting go of that and allowing someone to put that effort into us that they aren't, right? So I totally get where you're coming from. And yeah, exactly. But it's because you know the truth of the situation. And it's hard. It's hard. I get it. I totally get it. I'll have to email you about that later. But it's one of those things. And I can tell you because I'm pretty much in the same damn situation. Have fun. If someone wants to be there for you, if someone wants to make you feel good, but that's the thing. We don't want to be like, oh, this person wants to give me attention, I give my all to you. Like, no, let's take our time, get to know each other again, because I'm assuming this is someone you haven't seen in a while. You don't know what they're like. You don't know what they're, like, really get to know them. Have fun, ask questions, have conversation, figure out who they are in this lifetime now. And well, and that's the thing, and that's how you're going to know the difference, because anyone who truly respects you is going to respect the fact that you want to take it slow, that you want to see how it unfolds naturally. Someone who is trying to pressure a relationship has a lot of insecurity issues. Okay? And I can vouch for that firsthand experience. I mean, the only other person since my husband that, like, and this is why I'm sketchy about the whole dating scene now, because when I found out that this one person that was putting a lot of time and energy into me, but kept, like, again, there's a connection, no lie, but he was kind of negative. He had a lot of shit to work through. Again, try not to be judgy. And I just wanted to take my time. He kept trying to pressure me into a relationship, and I said no. And then it got weird. Found out later from a person who's obviously very wise, but I basically told him the circumstance, and he was like, yeah, because he just wanted, when you commit to a relationship, then they feel they have right to sex. That is what he told me. No. Temple, right? Nah, So if he respects you, then he can respect earning his place in your life. Plain and simple. So, hope that makes sense. I'll pull some cards for you though, baby, but that's the truth of the situation. There is going to be communication between you and the twin though, Michelle. Maybe 4 days, 4 weeks. I'm getting the number 4. It probably will be very unexpected. Okay. And that's why you're thinking about him, because, you know, you can feel this communication coming in, but there's a lot of significant changes. So it might be closer to 4 weeks for this actual conversation to happen. It's going to be a deep one, I feel, because we have 3 major arcanas that just fell out with the 8 of staffs. So not only is it fast communication, but it's unexpected too. With the wheel and the lovers, though, this is like there's something that has to close out first and kind of break things down in order for this communication to happen on the level that it needs to happen. So, but when it comes, take that leap of faith. Okay? Take that leap of faith. Yeah, because you're definitely seeing clearly. You've done enough resting. He has too. And this conversation is ready to happen, girl. I feel it. But in the meantime, have a good time. If someone wants to take you out to dinner and wine and dine you, or, you know, spend some energy like making you feel good, let them. If it feels uncomfortable, then maybe there's a reason for that. We shouldn't just accept it from anyone because we want attention. If it feels good, do it. But if not, then that's your body telling you you are not a vibrational match. If he tries to pressure you, then he's insecure and either wanting something he should not be getting. Okay, because anyone who's like, listen, we're on to that point. Listen, you do what you do. I don't care. But in my eyes, I feel like if someone wants to be that intimate with you, because we share and exchange energies when we are intimate, I don't want that. And you know, we hold on to that for 7 years. 7 years that you hold on to someone's energy when you have sex. Like, nah. So you get a player up in your bed. You fucked, y'all. But yeah. And that's the thing. You can have those feelings in the past, and it might not be the same, but that's why you need to take your time with it. Figure out if it is. You know, at some point it was something you wanted to manifest, and obviously you thought he could make you happy then, but you're not the same person then. He might not be either. So take the time. Yeah, right, girl. Telling you. So, but you might be on 2 totally different levels, and that's fine. You might just end up being really good friends, but enjoy it while it's here. And then when that conversation comes in, be like, yes, right? So, yeah, no, We will. I'll hit you up, girl. You know, give you the what is it? The down low. But yeah, and I mean, it doesn't have to be anything serious. We do not have to take it so seriously. And that's what I'm having to try, like, really remind myself. I can enjoy myself. I can enjoy great conversation. I can enjoy a good time. I can enjoy someone wanting to talk to me and like really get to know me, right? As long as they're respectful and they're patient, because a Taurus, I take my time. Especially if I'm cautious. I'm open, but I'm cautious. And that's just how I am. So, and I feel like a lot of us should be. We should still be open to the experience, but not just go in so blindly that we're like letting people do all kinds of stupid shit to us. You know what I'm saying? So protect yourself at all costs. You are number one priority. You should not be putting all of your attention into one person anyway. So yes, yeah. And it's not that we're blocked off or that we're, shielding ourselves from it, but we're very aware of our boundaries and what we're willing to accept and not accept. So, speak up accordingly. And tell them, like, if you want that with me, you want to take it to the next level, let's really get to know each other. I even thought about pulling up, like, break the ice games or something like that. There's a game out there by Derek Jackson that I want to get that is mentally stimulate me or something, where you really get to know hypothetically what people would do in certain situations. And you can get to figure out if you're really on the same page or not. I want to get that game. I think that would be a good one. See how messed up people really are. But yeah, I mean, there's different ways that we can go about it now. And, it's really important that we continue to stick to our boundaries. Okay. All right. So Jennifer, I see that you sent for a question. Did you have a question, hon? But yeah, I hope that helps you. I mean, I really do feel like that's what's kind of happening, especially for a lot of the divine feminines right now. I feel like there's someone like coming in to kind of break the ice of keeping us focused on the divine masculine. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. I feel the love, guys. But yeah, I mean, I really do feel that okay, good. Um oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Hi Danielle, how are you? Um but yeah, I mean, I really do feel that that's what a lot of them are going through. I mean, the confirmation is all in the readings. And I do. I really feel like this is just a time for us to let loose, have fun, quit taking things so damn seriously. And, obviously always use our intuition, because our intuition is on point. We already know that, Michelle. So we can trust our intuition. But yeah, when he brings up the relationship and you're like, yeah, you got to listen to it, man. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Enjoy it while it's here. And yes, I'm doing great tonight. Thank you. So, um, yeah, me too. Me too. Um, just see what happens, man. You never know. You never know. But yeah, if we're closed minded, we definitely ain't going to experience. So, what else? See what happens. Yeah. And Jai's on her full moon channel, her full moon ritual. So yeah, guys, if no one needs a reading, I think I'm gonna hop off. Thank you so much for, yeah, definitely charge your crystals. I'm actually about to go pull mine out now. But okay, so if you have not heard of Jai's channel, Channel for Grace, go on, hop over there. She's doing a full moon ritual. I'll probably be on there too. But tonight is a very good night to set your intentions of what you want to release. Okay, things that have been weighing you down, patterns, habits. If you want to just release control, absolutely, tonight is the night to be doing it. If you feel like there is anything that is blocking you from getting what you want, dig in deep, release that shit, and you can do it many ways. I like to personally write it down on paper because I feel that by writing it down, it holds more power, and then I read it out loud. I personally burn mine and allow it to go back to Gaia. So, I like to let my words go back to the universe, and I like fire. So, kind of goes hand in hand. But it's Channel for Grace. Yeah, she's amazing. She's one of my other soul sisters. Danny from Northern Comfort Tarot is really good as well. And Erin Herlihy with Angel Card Readings with Erin Herlihy is also another amazing girl. Those are my people, and they're like really the only other YouTube readers that I watch. I might break outside the box every once in a while, but they're my go-tos, and I love them. So I will always send blessings their way. If anyone resonates with my energy, then they most likely will resonate with theirs. And they're just good people. They're really good people and very talented. And I can't wait to see where their channels go. So, but yeah, I hope y'all have a really good night. Remember to set those intentions, charge crystals, sage, howl at the moon. Ow! And I know I will. I'll be connecting with her tonight. I love my moon mother. But yeah, oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah. I can honestly say too, Jennifer, like I have made so many like close connections doing this channel. Once you get a reading from me, like your family. You subscribe, you family. That's just how we are here, and we just love our people, and we love fiercely. All of us do. Our tribe is something serious. So yeah, if you want some of that love, you in the right place, girl. All right. Oh, all right. Same thing, girl. Same thing. But yeah, y'all have a great night, and I really appreciate y'all jumping on. And if anyone needs anything from me, all my information is down below in the description box. Leave me some love. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.